Yeah, y'all. If y'all can't see what they're doing with this announcement with Kamala Harris being the running mate to Joe Biden, they're basically saying what they're saying is we're gonna really see if you niggers are bluffing or you gonna vote Democrat like we say, because they're going after the black matriarchal vote because they know black women they don't have no power in the Democratic Party, but they always vote Democrat. Like, you know, a lot of the women, all the women in my family on my mother's side are all like accomplished professional women with some good sense. But when I posed the question to them about vote or do they like Kamala Harris? See, a lot of black women are low information when it comes to politics. I asked a female relative of mine, a baby boomer, do you like Kamala Harris? This is before she was picked. She said, I don't know. And I said, well, she said, I don't know, and I don't really want to know too much about her. I said, why? She said, because if I find out things I don't like, I'm still going to have to vote for her. And, no, you don't. Like, seriously, if you're voting in this election, if you're voting in by every time, I've been voting since Clinton, the first Clinton. I didn't vote though because I was, somewhat of a radical then. Like, okay, I don't have to vote if I don't want to. So I'm just going to choose not to vote just because I have that option. So, like I said, I would have voted for Bill Clinton back in 92 just to keep to get Bush out of office. Like, here's the thing. I've only voted to get someone out of office or to keep someone from getting in office. Like, the only time I voted for the winning candidate was Barack Obama twice. And it was actually not a winning vote because Barack Obama really didn't do anything for black people. He allowed police brutality to skyrocket. He allowed LGBT to get rights after he said he wasn't going to do it. He just wasn't a good president for America, let alone for black America. And that's what they're doing with this Kamala Harris. They're taking another ambiguous biracial, someone that their roots do not go black, huh? Their roots do not go back to the slave plantations of the American South. Barack Obama's mother was not, her roots don't go back to that, and his father was a Kenyan immigrant. No, and this girl, her mother is an Indian immigrant. Her father's a Jamaican immigrant that allegedly owned slaves back in Jamaica. So there's a hierarchy system over there in Jamaica too. Now, I'm not Jamaican, but I've dealt with Jamaicans enough to know. Like, I'm an honorary Rastafarian. Y'all know that shit. And I remember going to college. When I was in college, I went to this kid's house, and he had a relative that was Jamaican that looked completely white. Now, he didn't show any caste prejudices against me. But I only met him the one time. But he looked like a white dude for real. So, there's some racial hierarchy there. And you got to remember they were colonized by Great Britain, as was India. So, they got all types of, you know, crumpets and all types of shit that's not even in their culture. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Is they're trying to get these black women on board with Kamala Harris because they want the black women to see themselves in her. Oh, that basically looks like the sorority girl, the light skinned sorority girl that dissed me when I was at, insert any HBCU, and that doesn't make you black. Like they're trying to use her, AKA, and her sister girl power to show that she's black when she's really not. Like, what did I tell y'all? A compromised person, you can judge them by who they're married to, and her husband is some white Jewish dude. Now, if you want to talk about the natural order of God, a woman follows a man, right? That's what she does. So she's not going to follow him, and he's going to lead her into any policies that are going to benefit black people. He's not. He's not going to do that. And then, some people want to say it doesn't matter who the person's married to. And I'm saying it does. He was going to choose Susan Rice. Her husband's white. Now, if you know anything about the case down in Kentucky where that woman was killed, that black woman was killed because the police executed a warrant at the wrong house and ended up killing her. Well, I think it's the Attorney General of Kentucky or Louisville, whatever. Whoever's supposed to be prosecuting that case is a black dude married to a white woman. He is compromised. She's not in his ear at night saying, you need to, if he was dating a black woman, it'd be like, yo, you need to charge them people that shot that woman. It wouldn't even have gotten that far. He would have known what to do. That's why when I say, well, Kamala Harris's husband looks nothing like me, he should look like me. If he looked like me, I'll want to vote for her. See, she slept with Willie Brown, and he looks like me, a 80-year-old version of me. Yeah. So if she slept with him to get where she needs to, I'm not saying she needs to be married to us, but why isn't she married to one of us if she's really black and doesn't have black people's interest at heart and tries to get out of being black whenever it's convenient for her? They come out and said if anybody presses them on black issues, they're just going to change the subject. They are basically spitting in our face and say, look, Lyndon Johnson said you niggers are going to be voting Democrat for the next 200 or 100 to 200 years, and we're trying to test that philosophy. That's what they're doing. And I want all the white people that think that this nation is so great. This is a fascist government, not a democracy. So why are you voting anyway? Okay? Like a lot of people want to vote all these senators and congressmen out to replace them with people that don't care anything about you. Because if they really cared, they'd be trying to get you. We'd have been had our money already. They don't want to give us our money because, for a couple reasons, they know this shit is over. And they're fighting over what they're trying to keep, which they ain't going to be able to keep because the Most High says it's over for this shit, man. It don't, That's why I'm just sitting back. I'm like Orville Redenbacher with my shit. I got my popcorn ready like that nigga, man.